Like in many ways, the church has all the rhetoric of the family being the primary religious educator, but we don't do a darn thing to support our families or to nurture our families or to train our families or to network our families or to give the guilt to our families that they need in order to get on with it, whatever it is. We give them guilt about all kinds of other things, birth control, God love us, and instead of giving them guilt about handing on the faith to their children, because we're not doing it. And I'm going to propose that family is our best bet moving forward. Now, I'll come back to this in more detail, but there's many ways in which our society, and this is what the sociologists tell us, is now a society that defaults away from faith rather than toward faith. In other words, that discourages faith rather than encourages faith. A time was when it encouraged faith. Now it's a discouraging influence on faith. And then you add in the fact that I think our parishes are getting weaker and weaker, and there's not much end in sight. We're putting 3 parishes together. 10 years from now we'll be putting 6 parishes together. 10 years later we'll be doing 10 parishes together. So the community is dissipating. There was a time when the parish could be this great mega structure of enculturation and socialization into Catholic identity and faith. That is less and less true, tragically. Now, maybe things will turn around and Pope Francis will turn us all in another direction. God knows, we hope. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, I think families are our last great hope. And again, you could come back at me saying, Tom, our families are in trouble as well. And I know. Hands up anybody here who comes from a perfect family. Please, put up your hand. Proves my point, doesn't it? None of us come from perfect families, and yet you're all here as people of faith. We don't have to be perfect families. So there's blended families and extended families and gay families and straight families and bent families and broken families and dysfunctional families. Every darn one of us is capable of sowing the seeds of faith. And nobody can do it as effectively as the family can. And what a fantastic gift to give our children. After we give them the gift of life, what more can we give them but the gift of faith?